Hi, this is Cindy of Beauty with Toby's mom, and I just want to go over the application of a few of the items that I have on my website. Everything is all natural, organic, and I make it myself. So I've already done my makeup. I make my own foundation and concealer, but I'm not offering that as of yet, because there's so many colors for so many people, and I probably would only be able to offer like light, medium, and dark. If that's something you'd be interested in, please let me know in the comments, and I'll try to work on it. I've already done my eyes. My eyes are, the shadow is just beetroot powder and cocoa powder. Mascara, I haven't found a really good recipe to make my own mascara. The mascara I found so far would ends up all over everything on your face, doesn't stay. So what we're gonna do is I'm going to show you my blush. This is the pink. I love pinks. So I found that everything seems to, even though you can use a beauty blender to blend things after you put them on, the application is so much easier and so much better with your fingers. Just make sure you have clean hands, recently washed, because there are no preservatives in any of these cosmetics or the skincare. So you can introduce bacteria without meaning to, and your products just won't last as long. So let's get started. First off, I'm gonna add a little blush. So what I do is I smile and apply to the apples of the cheeks. So I just blend. I use my fingers for just about everything. Since everything is a cream formula, it's much easier to do with your fingers. Same thing for the other side. And I don't know if you, in the previous videos where I was using Prestige Cosmetics and doing application videos and tutorials, I was on there with no makeup, and there is a really dark spot right here. But I'm finding with the cream, the face cream that I'm making, is helping to tighten skin, lighten dark spots. So it is helping. Okay, so we have this on, and it needs a little more blending. Just a little dark. So I take my artist brush and do a little more blending in. I usually bring it up to the sides. Okay. Now, another thing that I really, really like is this highlighter. It's a cream highlighter. I like this one a lot. That's in like a light pink. Everything has a shimmer to it because you use mica. Mica powders have a natural shimmer to them. So I also apply this and then blend it with a brush. I apply it with my fingers. So I'm going to apply some to top of my cheekbones. And just blend it out with my fingers. It seems to be doing pretty good with just my fingers. And just a little bit on this side too. It gives you such a nice color. I use the silver, I forgot to tell you, I use the silver highlighter on my eyes too, right in the middle and under my brow bone. For my face, I just prefer the one that has a little bit of pink in it. Okay, use them down the center of my nose. In the Cupid's bow. Yeah, sometimes a little bit on the chin. And then sometimes I apply some right above my eyebrows. And just blend it in. Not in your eyebrows like I just did, but over the top of your eyebrows. Okay. So, as far as the face goes, last but not least, is an all-natural organic face powder. I like to put some into the lid. This one has a tiny bit of illumination to it. Because as you're getting older, you don't want to have a really matte, dry looking skin. So I prefer something that has like a little bit more of a youthful look to it. And I just go all over my face. Now, so far, I've noticed wearing this that it doesn't crease. It doesn't go in the fine lines. And it just feels good. And it doesn't look like you're wearing a lot of powder. I know we've all seen people who wear powder, or it could be powder foundation. And that's something that just doesn't work for me. It accentuates my lines. So what I like to do is I was staying away from powder altogether. But this helps set your makeup and give it a finished look. So, have to look in another mirror a little closer because these eyes don't see too far anymore. Okay, if you notice some spots that seem maybe a little too shiny, you can get a smaller brush or use your beauty blender and get in there and that's what I do sometimes, is get in there with some of it that I have in the top. And like right here in the corners, you get a little more powder. And just dab it on, don't rub. Okay, so the only other thing I forgot is whenever I'm using my highlighter, I like to use some on the inside corners of my eyes. The brush that I use is by Artist, and it has like a nice round shape to it with flat bristles, and I find it's very easy to get into that area with this brush. And the reason I like to wear a highlighter there is just seems to brighten up the eye area a bit. I don't know if you could tell the difference, but yeah, you can. See, this side is just like a little brighter. So I'm just going to do that quickly on this side. And then the last thing I'm going to do is the lipstick. Now that's something I'm very proud of. Also, so far I have 4 or 5 colors. One of my favorite right now is the pink luster. So if you have a favorite pencil, try to go as natural as you can. I know it's hard, and I'm not going to be able to make pencils. So I'm not going to use a pencil. It comes in a tube like this. It's a full-size tube with full-size lipstick. This is the pink luster. And I'm just going to apply it as you apply a lipstick. And what I found with these, which really surprised me, is they're very long lasting. Okay, so that's it for this video, and I really hope you like the products and the way they look. I'm very proud of it. It's something I started doing only for myself, and then I had different people ask me where I was getting my products and how I was, what they were, and I told them I was making them. So I started making for this one, and I started making for that one, and after all these years, I've decided to try to go a little more natural. And so I hope you enjoyed this video, and please, you will see more products and everything on my website. Their descriptions and what is in them on the website, which is www.beautywithtobysmom.com. I'm going to add that in the description so you can go right to the website and check it out. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you soon. Bye.